Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. But that doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So, Clark, for those teams getting ready for the playoffs themselves, is it time to hit the gas or punch cruise control? You know, take off a little bit right now.
Well, I think it depends on the situation of the team, Kevin. Complacency is what you want to avoid. And knowing your team and its makeup and where you are positionally in the standings and health-wise, I think impacts how you approach this last stretch.
Now White following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep.
Boy, strong off the dribble is Derek White. He's also a solidly built 6'4". That allows him to play through contact.
Now here's Porter and Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Harris against Pritchard. To the paint. And that one's good. Tatum.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Harris a screen on Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Boston with the rebound. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And again, the Bucks miss.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Pritchard with the ball. 9-point game his last outing. That one goes. Count it.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Here's Turner after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin?
It sure does. Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Celtics. Sam Hauser's checked in for Derek White. And it's Gonzalez in for Pritchard. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Gonzalez passes to Brown. It's hauled in by Giannis.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Porter kicks to Giannis. Turner with a screen for Porter. No good from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. The rebound by the Bucks.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Just another example of Harris taking what the defense allowed. Sees the soft spot and attacks.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Gonzalez passes to Brown. Vucevic is screen on Rollins. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go either for Brown. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Turner. It's stolen by Brown. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with
Oh, my!
Wow!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Celtics leading by 8. Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Trent in a shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kuzma outside. Outside Thomas. Got a hand on it. Pritchard against Thomas. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Trent kicks to Thomas. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Gary Harris comes in for Green, and Rollins subbed in for Trent. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Portis, count that one.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
Boston leading by 11. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's the three. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Giannis against Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis just too much inside.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Queta. And he banks in the layup. Queta's got 4 points in the quarter.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Oh, nice slam there by Tommy. This guy just gets it done in so many ways.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, the new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Yep, that one goes in there. Queta's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Pass to Portis from 12 feet out. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner comes in for Bobby Portis. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Then for the Celtics, Garza's checked in. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Pritchard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's White. Pass to Queta. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And that one misses. Bucks trail by 13. Floats it up for Giannis. White against Porter. Brown outside. .58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
54 seconds left in the first half. Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. Giannis outside. Turner with a screen on White. It's Porter outside. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Pass to Queta. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Garza, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
They set the screen.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Boston Celtics.
I couldn't tell the difference between that second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
You look at the Celtics, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's it, and the Celtic lead is kept down now to just 12 on the basket from Porter.
Right on the money, Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Vucevic is screen on Harris. Brown the pass to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for Vucevic.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Shoots over Vucevic. The kick out to Porter. And here's Harris from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown deciding where to go with it. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Spins outside Porter. It's good. Porter's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Pritchard. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum with the screen on Porter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics leading by 12. Now Brown. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And he makes that one. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Porter. Hits the target from 18 feet. He's got 11.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Down low, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop it.
.112 left here in the 3rd quarter. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Turner. A.J. Green comes in for Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Rollins. .109 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Portis kicks to Porter. Pass to Thomas. Kuzma with the screen for Thomas. No good on the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Celtics leading by 16. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup. That's now 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Kuzma. 3-pointer. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right, just keep cutting. All you got to do is keep cutting the lead. Right here. All right?
Doc Rivers not looking to get it back all at once, but still with a definite sense of urgency for his team.
Yeah, you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time, run the sets, but you can't afford to let this game get too far away from them.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Portis in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 14. And here's Green outside, and Gonzalez pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tatum with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Gonzalez. Chalk up 2 there. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Celtics also making a change. Garza's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Inside, Peta, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Out to Kuzma. Turner with a screen for Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
White pulls it down. Boston leading by 18. And here's Gonzalez. There's a screen. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look from Milwaukee. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rollins comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for A.J. Green. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, contorting his body for the double clutch layup.
Clearly, Porter Jr. is fired up right now. Not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
Pick by Vucevic. Brown! And it's Boston with another.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's White. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Harris. Pulls the trigger. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Brown. And Harris will pull it down. Bucks trail by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Harris comes in for Green. Rollins checked in for Jackson. And Porter subbed in for Thomas. And the free throw, no good.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Back to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gonzalez. There's a good screen. There's the drive, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Misses there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
PlayStation